What's up guys, this is Techie bringing you the COD community show where we talk about everything in Call of Duty from the best episodes and teamtages all the way to Black Ops 3 news, entertainment, and sexy edits. If you want to skip to a certain section of the video, all you gotta do is click below one of those icons right down there. And if you want to check out anything that I talk about, links in the description down below as well. But let's get right into it, starting with the episodes. At the number 5 spot, we got Diverse Dizzy with Are You Dizzy? Number 2 by Vez. He's got a nice underground out of the map shot, as well as a nice palm tree suite on Raid, and a nice closer with a gun glitch spot on Arcaden. At the number 4 spot is Iron Skyros with Bastardos number 2 by Physics. He's got a bunch of quad headshot feeds, as well as a silent ballista 5 on screen and a nice trip all pro. At the number 3 spot is Obey Chiefs with Chiefs in Charge, episode number 7, featuring Buzzer with a few clips. He's got a nice 5 on screen times 2, as well as a nice ballsy World at War cloud feed and a couple 6-ons. At the number 2 spot is Set Rejects with Rejection, episode number 4, edited by Set Core. He's got a nice bailout ladder stall as one of his first clips, and I can't remember the last time that I saw a bailout ladder stall. Usually they're just out of the map shots behind the building, but this ladder stall was really cool, so that was nice to see. He's also got a nice quarry glitch spot on top of a building with at least a double wall bang, and then a nice estate glitch spot and a wasteland glitch spot. I mean, this guy's hopping on top of trees and poles like he's got freaking pogo sticks for legs. And the number 1 spot is going to be a dual episode from Obey featuring Zyvoy and Ranger. These guys got several quad headshot feeds of Black Ops 1 Python 5 on screen, a 5 on screen with a master key swap to AK, and then an ACOG quad kill cam and a 4-weapon quad feed. So good on you guys in Obey, keep it up. Moving on to the best intros. At the number 6 spot is coming from Cold Demos by Kurtz. He's got a nice World at War across the map bounce shot, as well as a nice firing range wall bang. At the number 5 spot, I have 2 different introducings. It was very hard for me to choose, so I just kept them both at number 5. One of them is from Obey Nexum and Sea Lion by Chronix. A great trick shotting dual introducing. They got a nice MW2 bounce cross map. They got some FAL shots, which were great to see. An infinite fade swap to the FAL, which was awesome, and then a great high-rise SUI that you don't see very often. The other one's going to go to introducing Divine Nasty by Dreams. He's got a nice trip all pro and 8-man with 2 separate quad on-screen. So a quad on-screen split, then a quad on-screen, then a 5 on-screen with a silent ballista, and then a 5 on-screen headshot feed. The number 4 spot is going to go to High Kriz by Hybrid, who's got a quad feed from the helicopter kill streak, a nice 5 on-screen times 2, a Black Ops 1 quad on-screen times 3 with an ACOG scope, as well as a few quad headshot feeds and a trip all pro as the closer. At the number 3 spot is another dual introducing coming from Era featuring Dom and Rise. That video featuring an invasion out of the map shot, a quarry bounce shot, as well as a nice World at War across the map shot and an Overwatch SUI, as well as what is this shot right here? What? Like the screen is black. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. Number 2 is Hulk 9's introducing by Defy. He's got a nice 5-man headshot feed with the quad on, as well as several quad headshot feeds, a nice Black Ops 1 5 on screen, a ballsy 5 on screen with the KSG swap to XPR, a triple pro, and a swap 7 with a 5 on screen. And at the number 1 spot, this should be no surprise to anyone. This is going to go to FaZe Rulers introducing by Barker. I mean, this guy's got so many triple pros that he hit like just these last several months. I mean, it's insane. This guy hits so many solid clips. That KSG swap clip, I mean, that's a famous one right there. So good on you, Ruler. Great job making it into FaZe. Now we're going to move on to notable teamtages. At the number 6 spot, this one's going to go to Astral. Unfortunately, I got word that Astral will be ending soon. They were such an amazing team, so it kind of sucks to see them fall apart. I think they're going to have a farewell teamtage. But this teamtage that they came up with this week, it was alright. They had a nice 6 on screen there, as well as a Remington 5 on screen. But it sucks to see these guys disband, so we're going to miss you guys. At number 5 is Weird Feet or Nothing's episode number 5. They have a nice third-person MW2 out of the map, as well as a nice World at War out of the map shot, and several bounces on World at War that are cross map shots as well. At the number 4 spot, we have Chemical Stones number 3 by Hazy T-Flat and Ritz. They made great use of the DLC in this one. They have a nice decommission out of the map, as well as an Overwatch SUI and a nice ladder stall and a stake across the map, as well as a nice Karachi out of the map shot. At the number 3 spot, this one's going to XGMX for their Cloak and Dagger number 3, their opener being an 8-man unsplit feed, which is really impressive considering knifing and all. There's a nice 6-man in there, as well as also a nice stadium trick shot. You don't see a lot of stadium shots or clips or anything anymore. They're all on the Takeoff remake on BO2, but they also have a nice array trick shot on a head glitcher, so sit down, son. For number 2 and number 1, these two were clearly better than any others this week. They were just by far the best teamtages of this week. So if you're gonna check out a teamtage, I mean, these two are definitely the must-sees. Let's see if I can say all this in one breath. And the number 2 spot is Marv's Assembled, the second initiative by Expect Beef and Azazel. They have a nice ACOG triple all pro as the opener, a 6-man headshot feed, a 5 on screen times 3 with iron sights, a triple weapon 5 on screen, a nice swap quad headshot feed, a 7-man on Afghan with a multi, a 6 on screen, a radiation backdraw Tommy, a plain bang on terminal, a quad tomahawk with distance after the quad feed knife in the same game, a 6-man with kill cam and 5 on screen with headshots, all using the Marv gamer tags. Whew, you guys killed it, man. That was an amazing teamtage. I mean, it was great. There's nothing else I can say. It was just great. And in the number 1 spot, Team Bang Immortals teamtage number 4 with triple all pros throughout. This thing is over 20 minutes long, by the way. Multiple 6 on screens, one of them being all in the kill cam, a Black Ops 1 5 on screen times 2, a swap quad headshot feed, a village out of the map slide, a bunch of quad headshot feeds, 5 on screen headshot feed, a 5 on screen times 3, a right shield ricochet off an enemy juggernaut, a Black Ops 1 8-man with a 6 on screen, quad collaterals, and trip and collat, no scope. Started to trip up there at the end, but that was just an amazing teamtage. Both of you, both Marv and Bang, amazing teamtages. Check this out. I mean, after watching either of these montages, if not both back to back, you're gonna be a little bit jaded if you watch any other montages or episodes or anything, just because all these clips from both these these teams are just insane. Moving on to the 10 best clips of the week. I'm not going to put these in any particular order just because these are all so amazing. They don't deserve to be ranked over one another because they're all amazing. They're all unbelievably lucky. But let's just get right into it. This one's going to come from FaZe Dirty's top 5 plays, number 28. We have a 6-man with a quad collateral for a 6 on screen, which is, these clips speak for themselves. Once I say the clip, I mean, that's it. You don't need me to jabber on about how amazing these clips are. Next up is a no-scope triple with a wall bang. You don't even know where the other 2 kids are. You only see the 1 kid, but somehow Magic Bullet finds 2 other people to kill. Then we have a quad collateral to a no-scope to another collateral to get a 6 on screen. I mean, damn, son. This next one is going to be coming from Hybrid's Clips of the Week, number 2. We have a nice ballsy 5 on screen in World at War. I love the ballsy clips. Then moving on to FaZe Rain's top 5 plays, week number 108, which is pretty awesome in itself. But we got a nice quad collateral headshot feed. I think we saw one from someone named Canada, but this is a different one. Then the next one coming from Uprise's Clip of the Week, number 5. We have a nice 7-man with a 5 in the kill cam with 3 different weapons. So I think he picks up one and then he has a swap. So 7-man, 5 in kill cam. That's always amazing. Then coming from Saw's top 5 trick shots, week number 40, featuring Saw Depth. We have a nice host migration from a glitched spot with a field order gun swap. I mean, there's just so much creative and unique stuff in this. It's a map that people don't play on. It's a gun that people don't use at all. Host migration, which you rarely see at all. And then coming from Red Scarce's top 5 clips of the week, number 78, we have a nice 6 on screen. It's a spray, but then the next game or like some immediate game after that, he gets a 5 on screen headshot with a trip all pro. And then also in that video, we have a nice quad headshot in free for all with the trip all pro. I mean, the chances in free for all, I mean, if you're playing like a game like Domination or anything with 2 different teams, then you have more likely of a chance for people to line up. But in free for all, just random 3-piece. I mean, 2 of them were behind a wall for that trip all pro. That is amazing. And the 10th clip that I'm gonna mention for the clips of the week is from Marv's Clip of the Week, number 13, with a nice 6-man with a 5 kill cam. If you want to hit a clip that crazy, please take a moment of silence with me right now. Just nod your head, close your eyes. Dear Call of Duty gods. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. That's a little weird. Moving on to opinion/drama, we got a couple of stories. We got Keemstar getting into some beef with TK. It started with a Biblical Reaper. I mean, Biblical Reaper, he's such... I can't take him seriously just because in all of his videos, he stutters so much. I don't know if it's like an actual language thing or if he just doesn't rehearse and doesn't actually try to make his videos look professional. I can't tell. I honestly am not sure. So I understand where Keemstar is getting from when he's calling some of the TK content creators, some of them garbage. But I really don't follow that many TK members outside of Biblical Reaper. It seems like once in a blue moon, Biblical Reaper actually says some news that actually is like, oh, that's cool, that's interesting, I didn't know that. But most of the time, it feels like 95% of the time, it's just not news. So they got some beef going on. I don't know if it's still continuing or not. It says it's all just Twitter trash talking each other and stuff. But also the Team Red has a new member joining their team. You're like, well, it's so big deal. A big clan's getting a new player. Well, this guy is a red gunner, a pub stomper, whatever you want to call it. He uses red guns. He gets amazing red gun feeds, but that's so awesome that there's variety. They're implementing variety in their team. It's great to see this. There's so many different play styles. I mean, I guarantee one day, RTing, if you don't know what that is, that's ricochet tubing. Someone's gonna get into a big clan. I can feel it. At some point, it's gonna happen. I don't know the big names in the RT community. I just love the shots that they go for, but I feel like at some point, they're gonna have to let one of those guys into one of the big clans, and it's really gonna blow up from there. Moving on to general news, we actually have a lot of news for Advanced Warfare this week. We're going to start with the obvious Advanced Warfare Supremacy DLC map pack coming out very soon for Xbox. The 4 multiplayer maps include Kremlin, Parliament, Compound, and also the new high-rise remake called Skyrise. I know a lot of trick shotters are pumped for that, so that's pretty awesome. As well as the new Zombies map, the Exo Zombies map, that's going to be called Carrier. I think it takes place on a boat. I mean, there's like screenshots. There's one of a shark that's like, it's like a genetically modified or like mutated shark. It might be a zombie shark. That'd be pretty cool. But there's some new zombies in there. One of them might be a teleporting zombie. There looks like a juggernaut zombie with like minigun mounted shoulders. And then we also have Ash from the Evil Dead. That's Bruce Campbell. If you guys didn't know, that guy is freaking a legend. He's awesome. Michael Condrey also made a tweet that there's going to be a patch in a few weeks that is going to buff up several different weapons. There's the single stack 3, there's the Atlas 45, there's the Moors, which I don't really see how you could patch the Moors. I mean, the Moors seems pretty balanced already, if not maybe a little OP as a sniper. But there's some other weapons in there as well. And we're going to get some new gear coming up and some supply drops, which is great. It is always so much, there's always new gear coming out, which is really cool. They're gonna be retiring Nigerian gear, which is great because I don't want to see that Nigerian helmet in my crates anymore. When I open those crates and I see Nigerian helmet, I always cry. But we're gonna get some even more rare than elite. It's gonna be quote unquote from Sledgehammer. This said this new gear is gonna be more elite than elite. I don't even have an Ascidian Steed or a Silver Bullet yet. What's going on? I feel like a dog on a chain and there's like a dog treat in front of me that I just can't reach. That dog treat is the elite weapons. Then they just put a giant pile of steak behind that treat just to taunt me even more. Like, come on, throw a dog a bone here. Wow, that's cheesy. Moving on to entertainment, we have a few entertaining videos. One of them coming from Ali A. It's not actually Ali A, it's someone Ali A knows or just uploaded for him, but it's a nice music video for Black Ops 3 and it's like very well produced. It's not just some cheesy thing, it's like a legitimate music video. And you can also download the music too. I think there's a download link for iTunes or something there.
Organic matter rearranged, my skin and bones will be replaced. Those arms are so 2028.
And if you don't know iLurch HD, he's a nice animator who does like some Call of Duty stuff. He animated the video where FaZe Jev is faked kicked from FaZe. That's a classic video in itself, and just seeing it animated is great. Great animation style by Lurch. And since the Phase 1 challenge is over, Ruler obviously won that challenge, but there was a second and third place videos that went up on the FaZe channel for Sean and Vox. I think they were both their final responses, and they're both amazing. And there's also a few more entertaining links if you want to check those out in the description below with some fails and some nice challenges. And we're gonna skip MLG news this week just because I wasn't able to watch that much MLG, so I'd be talking out of my butt or from a paper, both of which you don't want to hear me talk about. So we're just gonna go straight into the sexy edits this week. We only got a few, but they're still awesome like they are every week. We got Wasteful Existence by Viper. Disarray by Flez. And Hang 'Em High by Helpless. This one's an amazing Western Hollywood shooting gallery style edit. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's COD Community Show. Remember, if you liked any part of this video, please leave a like or comment or subscribe or share on Twitter or any of those. I mean, any or all, those are all very welcome. On Monday, we actually have a new video, a new series coming out. It's not technically COD related, it's gonna be Grand Theft Auto related, but I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a 10 episode series, but that's all I'm gonna say about that right now. But thank you guys again so much for watching. Have a great weekend, have a great Call of Duty, and I'll see you guys next time.